was probably, I don't know, 9 or so, and we had our very first camcorder when I was about 8 or 9, and we did Sports Today. My friend and I did Sports Today. We did our own shows, and we would just cut out stuff from the newspaper, and we would do here's our top 64 teams for this year's tournament. And we would just read 64 teams and go back and edit those together. So that was my first experience with broadcasting. When I was in school, it seemed like maybe it was a little more narrow focus, and maybe it wasn't. Maybe I didn't know any better, but it was kind of news or nothing. Maybe there was other stuff going on. Maybe that's just because I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to do news. I wanted to do sports on TV. But there's really so much other in broadcast that you can do, and we can give you, those experiences here. I still am active in the field. I have the pleasure and the opportunity to freelance in the field. I run a camera, typically a handheld camera, sometimes a build-up camera or a hard camera they call it. I usually shoot all of the Thunder home games, all the ones on Fox Sports especially, some of the ones on TNT, and then I'll shoot a lot of football games here locally, OSU, OU. It's connections for me that I get to then kind of pass on to my students. One of the great things about OCU is an incoming freshman, you can come right in and take classes in the major. So a lot of our freshmen will come in and take, for example, studio production, which is a really fun class where we're in here in this studio and we're doing shows live. We don't start off immediately doing shows live. We're going to learn all the positions and the equipment. But by usually mid-semester, we're doing 30-minute shows live where the student will bring in talent and they will interview them. The talent will then either sing a song or dance or cook something or whatever that talent is, and we'll have a director, and we'll have a technical director, and we'll have camera operators. And so we'll do, depending on how many students are in the class that semester, we'll do 10 shows or 12 shows. And that's one of my favorite classes to teach, and the students really love it because we're doing live. It's going out to our channel here on campus, and then we'll replay it also. And then the really good ones we'll put up on YouTube. And so we've won a lot of a contest in there for directing. Just last semester we did a live basketball remote, which was really neat. The students did all the positions. Once we got it all set up, I stood back and watched. And they did everything from cameras to director to play-by-play. The same with our cooking show that we did last semester in advanced TV production. We took 8 cameras over to a kitchen and did a production that we called Knife to Knife, and came back after spending several hours over there and ended up editing that and putting a really neat piece together. It's very, close-knit, it's very tight. My ideal student it could be very general. Doesn't need to have any skills coming in. Just needs to have, I think, enthusiasm, want to be here, want to put in some extra time outside of class. There's obviously going to be homework, and generally my homework's not going to be done at home. It's going to be stuff that you're going to take a camera out and go shoot, or you're going to be in the editing bay. You're not usually going to get to be at home or in the library. There's very little of that, which I think is fun. You're not stuck in the library. You're going to be out in the field shooting, and that's what's great about this campus and this community, I think, is we can really individualize your education, and that's something I love about this place.